Chinese women cry about no marriage, while men wake up and refuse to take responsibility. The game is over for them. Let's watch together.
Hello everyone, I'm Wang Xiaohua. With only a few years left before my period stop, I desperately need a husband before it's too late. I'm divorced and back living with my parents, raising my child alone because my so-called husband cheated and walked out. While I carry the weight of everything, he's out chasing his own fun. I feel hopeless, furious, and sick of men who destroy families and then disappear like nothing happened. I was born in 1989. I'm 36, still unmarried, no kids. Maybe I'll never get married. Future husband, if you don't show up soon, I'll marry the first old man I see because clearly nobody wants me. My Prince Charming isn't coming. I'm too old to wait. My hair will turn white, my body stiff, and kids will be impossible. I've dropped every standard, divorced, widowed, with kids, rich or poor, I don't care. If no man steps up now, I'll marry an old man out of spite. Anything is better than rotting alone. You guys don't believe me? My comments are full of doubts, some even trying to flirt with me like it's a joke. Let me say it one last time. I was born in 1991, never married, no kids. Yes, still single at 34. My friends are already on their second marriages with 2 kids, while I haven't even touched the edge of marriage. Every time I see family portraits online, my chest tightens with panic. But no, I won't just settle for a random man. I don't need a millionaire, but I refuse to marry someone broke, drifting, and useless. I don't need a superstar, but I won't carry a man with zero responsibility either. Respect, stability, and a real connection, that's the bare minimum. So tell me, do you still doubt I'm single, or is the truth too hard for you to accept? Family, please save me. Recently, my mom threatened me. If I don't find someone by year's end, I have to move back home. After my last blind date, my parents were furious, scolding me for being picky. Too high, I can't reach. Too low, I look down on. My parents think, if the boy's parents are good people, then how bad can he be? On the phone, I wanted to cry. They only see the suitable conditions, not my hope for compatibility. Some say marriage is all the same, with time feelings fade. But I disagree. Marriage isn't just teaming up to get by. The right person makes life better. He'll understand your exhaustion after overtime, eat street food with you, talk about poetry and dreams. With him, you don't need to pretend or try too hard, because he already likes you as you are. The wrong one just drains you, always contradicting, dismissing your joy. What I want was never a handsome face or a fat wallet, but a responsible man who doesn't dump burdens on me, but holds me and says, "Don't worry, I'm here." Tell me, is it really wrong to insist on marrying the right person? Born in 1992, this year I'm 34, still single and unmarried. At my age, it's really hard to find someone suitable. Friends one by one are married with kids, posting baby photos, and I feel like I'm the one left behind. Sometimes I ask myself, am I still being picky? After a few blind dates, my parents got furious, saying I was too choosy. But deep down I know, marriage is a lifetime matter. Even if conditions aren't perfect, I still want someone I can talk to and get along with. Settling isn't a solution. But if I don't settle, it feels like there's no way forward. Sometimes I feel lost. Should I just casually find someone to spend life with? But I can't bring myself to. Living alone is lonely, but living with the wrong person feels even unhappier. Coming out for a blind date at this hour, it's great. I'm super hardworking, super outstanding, super amazing. I'm really good, I'm the best, the very best. Women over 30, I've realized I'm the one who works hardest at blind dates. I've realized that men who can't get wives are honestly both dumb and foolish, always scolding women, saying women's standards are too high. But your real competition isn't women, it's other capable, successful men who make money. They attract many women, sometimes even more than one. You guys actually know the truth but play dumb. You've got no car, no house, no money, no stable job, and low income. Of course women don't want to marry you. What? Should she follow you and live off thin air? That mindset is like this. A man who can't afford a luxury car worth $1 million blames the car for being too expensive. But the truth is, you can't afford it. Don't complain, just ride your little e-bike to work honestly. I'm 35 this year, unmarried, no kids, the so-called leftover woman. Let's be real. In today's dating market, unmarried men of the right age look down on me. The only ones I can match with are divorced with kids or much older. Honestly, most men's eyes are fixed on women in their 20s. They say older women are mature and sensible, but deep down they still dislike our age. I've accepted reality. I'm not picky anymore. If I keep being picky, I really will die alone. So as long as you have good character, divorced is fine, once or twice married is fine, a bit older is fine. Any warriors in the comments like me? Let's work together to escape singlehood. For China's older leftover women, their final step-in saviors might only be retired old men. In cities, leftover women are increasing, while men are entering an age of awakening. By the time these women wake up, their only option may be retired old men.
Why?
First, many men who can't make it in the city and can't afford a house go back to their hometowns. But many women insist on staying in cities, creating a female-heavy imbalance. Second, even if older leftover women lower their standards, it's still hard to find a match. Many have declining fertility, which men naturally consider. Third, Gen Z, born after 2000, is flooding into the marriage market, making competition fiercer. They expect as much from men as millennials did, which makes things harder for leftover women. So those older women who don't care about fertility and insist on staying in the city might only be matched with single old men. Feminism has gone so far that now many men have given up responsibility. Many have figured out they won't marry, won't take the plate, won't accept your messy leftovers. What's the point of women shouting now? Many mothers-in-law don't even care if their sons marry anymore. If women are capable, then don't marry. Don't marry just to end up as someone's maid. Fine. Don't be a maid to a man. Go serve your own parents instead. Stop whining about suffering at your husband's house. Marriage is voluntary. No one forced you to marry. If you really want to serve someone, serve your own mom until the end of her life. Some say, well, then men don't marry either. And guess what? Many men really aren't marrying now. So don't start saying the world is divided because men are selfish or unwilling. Stop with the useless complaints. It's your behavior that woke men up. Fall into the river, and no one will save you now. You'll sink or swim alone. Women brag about being independent, but making 3,000 yuan a month while expecting a man to make 30,000. Men aren't taking responsibility anymore. Go rely on your 3,000 and be independent. I've never seen a truly independent woman who isn't still demanding things from men. You call that independence? Always asking, always taking, yet earning so little. Here's a tip for getting out of singlehood. If you haven't met anyone you like in 2 or 3 years, it's definitely because your social circle is too small. It's not that you're incapable, so don't doubt yourself. You need volume. Meet enough people and you'll find someone suitable. The most effective way to stop being single is to go out often. Dress up nicely, go eat out, go shopping. Fate is magical. Love can really appear around the corner. If you just stay home during holidays, binge watching shows and gaming, love will only get further from you. Being a homebody is the biggest killer of romance. I look like someone who wouldn't lack suitors, but in fact, I'm a bit of a fool. People like me share the same traits. Clean circles, dislike socializing, very loyal in relationships, high moral standards, won't start easily with anyone, but once we choose someone, we'll stick with them wholeheartedly. Are you like this too? I can't believe myself. I even changed clothes. I had a blind date call at 9:30 tonight. Since we hadn't met, he said, let's meet. I said, too late, 9:30 already. Time to wash up and sleep. I had already taken out my contacts and was ready for bed. He insisted, no problem, I'll be there in half an hour. I thought fine, so around 10. Chat for half an hour, done by 10:30. So I said okay. But at 10, he messaged, I'll arrive at 10:30. I said I wanted to sleep early, it's inconvenient.
Who meets so late at night?
I was speechless. Yet still, I changed clothes again, put on a necklace and earrings. What else can I do? At this age, when an opportunity comes, I feel like I must take it. Out loud, I said, okay, fine. But in my head, I was like, are you crazy? Didn't I say it was too late? But he insisted. Honestly, unbelievable.
At the end of the day, being single isn't a curse. It's better than settling for someone useless. Marriage should be about respect and responsibility, not desperation.